What's up, DMV? It's your boy, the Black Rock Star, aka Rocktimus, and I'm here with the one, the only, Buddah Baby. Say what's up, Buddah.
What's good, DMV Life? It's your boy, the hardest working man in show business, the DMV rapper. Much love to everybody out here grinding.
Man, Buddah, you've been out here DMV repping, as you know. What you been doing, man? What's been going on with you?
Been doing shows. Just recorded a new project, Buddah Baby Uncut Volume 4. Getting ready to start shooting some visuals. I got a logo in the works, and I'm just trying to represent the city from my perspective, the region.
Most definitely, and I mean, you've been repping the city very well, of course. And I heard the new project, DMV Volume 4, of course. And it's bars on top of bars on top of bars. It's a crazy project. I'm definitely in love with it. I mean, tell me a little bit about the making of that project.
I'm just expressing where I'm at in my life. Went through some things in my life, and I decided to, put it on a beat and, extend my catalog of what I already been doing out here, and just show my skills, show my talent, and show my realism through hip hop, through this region, and let people know that hip hop is still around, it's still alive, and it's still strong.
For sure.
And it's coming from the heart.
You definitely showed it. The beat selection is insane. I mean, tell me a little bit about the production on that, because every song is just out of this world production on it, man, along with, of course, your lyrical content. But I mean, tell me a little about the production on that album.
I just picked some industry beats I was feeling, and I just flipped the records and made them into my own. I have one original production track on there called Family First, produced by Russell, and that one really rings true to me because I just lost my uncle and my grandmother, and I wanted to dedicate a song to them and my family. So when I got that record, I really just went in and told my truth, said my goodbyes to them, and really just let them know that I'm going to represent them through the music, and let them know that what they told me didn't go in vain.
Definitely, and you can hear it's a real deep track on that Family First, from the intro, of course, all the way into the content on what you're talking about lyrically, man. It goes straight in, talking about an incident that happened with your father. Is that correct?
Yes, my father, my grandmother, and my uncle.
Yeah, I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
My father, he been gone for almost 15 years. My grandmother, my uncle passed first, the year before last, and then a couple months later, my grandmother passed. Okay. So that was kind of hard on me, you know what I'm saying? It just happened so suddenly.
Yeah,
and
it's a difficult process for sure.
Yeah, I was grieving, and I say, what better way for me to express myself is through the music. That's my therapy. So when I listen to it, it's like a healing process for me. So
for sure. And as far as the 6-song EP that we're looking at now, what do you plan on doing as far as visuals next?
My first visual I want to do is for my family, the Family First record. I'm definitely going to do a visual for Melanin, and my boy Dan, he wanted to do a visual for Friend Zone. So that's where I'm at with the visuals at the moment. And I want to travel with the project, with the music. I want to spread it out some more, get different listeners.
Definitely, DMV rapper. You already know what it is, and it's a good representation of the DMV, I must say. It's great lyrical content. I think anybody in the higher ends of DMV rap right now would be honored to listen to it and see that there's more artists like themselves coming out. We always have a lot of lyrical artists, haven't seen too much greatness come out, and you have definitely been a strong lyrical artist as far as representing the DMV, man.
Thank you.
You do a lot of shows as well. I mean, what keeps you out here, man? Tell me about the show life in DC. What are the people like? The culture.
I love performing. Even when I'm not performing, when I'm prepping for a show, I'm prepping for like 4 hours every day, just going over the set. I just like to test out my music. I like to, relate to the crowd, vibe with the crowd. Yeah, and I'm just a passionate artist. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get known, you want to get respected out here, you gotta put your footwork in, and you gotta really showcase who you are, let people know who you are. So, like Rich said, every time you cut on social media, I gotta show up, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You gotta stay active. Definitely. Putting up a 16, or I'm doing everything, just to stay relevant. So.
And that's the key. You gotta stay in people's face, whether in social media, whether in person at shows. You definitely have to stay in people's face. And DC has some real tough crowds. Being somebody that comes from performing a little bit in DC, they got some tough crowds. I mean, if you could tell me, if it's not too much to share, what would you say? One, your best show, best response from a crowd, And let's not go with the complete worst, but the medium to worst response you've gotten from a crowd, or incident even in a crowd. I've seen some crazy things in DC shows, and we can be very particular as a crowd. I mean, what were some experience you had?
I get it. I'm gonna lie, I get a lot of love. I did a show at Shoe City recently. I performed my Chuck Brown record, and the crowd went crazy.
Nice.
They was cheering and chanting out neighborhoods. Had an old school cat dancing, like they really was vibing with me. And I'm mad I couldn't get no footage. The cameraman I was trying to pay to get the footage, he ain't do it.
And it would have been some memorable stuff.
You
see all day, the all head out here dancing.
Yeah.
Anything Chuck Brown related, Chuck Brown being the Godfather. Rest in peace, Godfather.
Rest in peace.
Man. Rest in peace.
It's one of them, you gotta be there to see it type of shows. And another great show wasn't here, it was out in New York at Black 151 when I did a showcase for Power 1051 and won that competition. And man, the crowd went crazy. It's here, Philly, and New York. If you can't make it in them three, you ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Tough
you gotta earn
crowds.
Respect, yeah.
Tough crowds. And if you're getting predominantly love in DC, then you must be saying what the people want to hear, man.
Definitely.
Honestly, I mean, what would you say is the one thing that you would want the people of DC to take away from you as an artist?
For me as an artist, I'm true to the game, I'm true to myself, and I represent y'all. You know, everything I do is a reflection of the culture, what I've been through, my ups and downs, my setbacks, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. So when you hear me, you're gonna hear some real shit.
You heard that. That's Buddah Baby for you. The DMV rapper, you know what it is. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Facebook, Buddah Baby, the DMV rapper, BUDDAHBABYTHEDMVREPPA, Twitter at Buddah_Baby1983, Instagram Buddah_Baby1983.
And the project?
Buddah Baby Uncut Volume 4, DMV.
You already know, and that's everywhere. That's on that piff. It's on all
Spinrilla, SoundCloud, and if you want to get a physical copy, come holler at me.
You already know what it is. I got one in the cut, straight off. No lies, definitely going to the CD player as soon as I get on the whip. You know who it is. Rockin' is DMVLIFE.com. Peace.